Areva T&D welcomes all the workers, contract laborers and visitors. For ensuring a safe working with us, we now show you a small documentary which will help you to adopt a safe working practices. First of all, let's have a look at PPEs, that is personal protective equipments. First, helmet. Please ensure that you wear your helmet when you resume your work. Also check that it should be secured using chain strip, else helmet may fly off during a fall resulting in head injury. Second, safety shoes. You must be wearing safety shoes for your foot protection. Please ensure that you have properly tied your lace of safety shoe. Third, hand gloves. When you are working with sharp metal sheets, then you must be wearing a safety glove. This will reduce injuries while working. Fourth, safety goggles and dust mask. You also should take care of wearing safety goggles and dust mask while threshing wood, welding, etc. Fifth, earplugs. The constant sound may lead to fatigue or loss of interest in work. To avoid, please also wear your earplugs while working in noisy situations. We have also identified working in the scope of electrical risk, work at height, trenches and excavation as the most significant risk situation for its personals and subcontractors because nearly 40% of lost time accidents takes place in this scope of work. Let's see how to avoid such a hazardous situation. A. Electrical risk. While working with electrical risk, it is compulsory to follow LOTO procedures, that is lockout, tagout procedures. 5 mandatory steps for LOTO to be followed are: Step 1. Separation or dead. Separate or dead the connection. Step 2. Securing isolation. Locking in open position. Step 3. Verification of absence of voltage and check of detection devices before and after. Step 4. Earthing and short circuiting. Step 5. Screening and marking of the working area. Caution: if for any reason you are not sure or feel unsafe, stop, do not work. B. Work at height. Any activity in an elevated position, independent of the height, with exposure to a risk of falling, identified during the risk assessment, is considered as working at height. Work at height should be planned and carried out in accordance with the following hierarchy. First, avoid work at height. Second, if it is not possible, use equipment like mobile platform step, scaffold or power access platform to avoid the fall. Third, if these are not possible, then use equipments to limit the distance and the consequences of fall. For this, while working at height, you must be wearing a safety belt which should be properly hooked to the lifeline. If you are using external ladder for going up and coming down, then hook fall arrestor with the vertical lifeline. After reaching at height, you must hook your belt. All the workers have to use a full body safety harness plus safety net below the work spot. In such cases, use of safety net is also mandatory. C. Trenches and excavations. Working in or in the vicinity of trenches and excavations implies particular risk. Visually, open or inefficiently covered trench without barrier or protection. To avoid such risk, following steps should be taken. Risk assessment. Identify and evaluate the risk, defining the preventive measures and personal protective equipment, that is PPE, required. Excavation. The execution of excavation should be carried out by a trained and competent personnel only. Barriers. Once the excavation is complete, please fix the stable and visible barrier at the correct distance. Always follow the method of step cutting while preparing for work underground. In case of any unusual, unseen or emergency event, all the workers, employees, contract laborers have to follow the emergency exit route plan which has been fixed at various locations in factory. In such a situation, you have to exit taking a nearest exit door and gather to an assembly point. For this, please go through the following demonstration.
इस फिल्म के माध्यम से फैक्ट्री में आने वाले सभी कर्मचारियों एवं आगंतुकों को सुरक्षा से संबंधित अनिवार्य जानकारी हासिल होगी। सुरक्षित कार्य निष्पादन एवं सुरक्षित विजिट के लिए शुभकामनाएं।
A motive of this documentary is to create safe and healthy environment for all the people working with us. I wish everybody will get necessary information on each. Thank you.